Can I just ask one last thing? I remember in 2009 at the Open, this story about your sister saying that you played in that golf thing.
Yeah.
Just wonder what she thinks now of what you've done.
She was in Cornwall with my mum and my auntie and our dog out walking, and they hijacked the golf club in Cornwall in their jeans and their walking boots and the dog, and watched it in the clubhouse. And my dad was sat at home on his own watching it in the living room, and when I held the putt, he said he jumped up and hit his head on the ceiling. So I've done that a few times in their house, but I don't need to jump. So,
Is he as tall as you, your dad, though?
no, he's 6 foot and shrinking.
What's his name?
Richard. Yeah.
Joey?
Chris, you had a bit of a back issues in the past. Have you gotten over it, and have you done something special to make sure that you're managing it properly? Have you changed your swing or anything like that?
Yeah, well, I had a bulging disc right at the bottom of my back, and I've had treatment the last 2 years for that. And I've got a really good team in Bristol at home helping me with that. And day to day, I'm doing exercises and everything to manage it, just to keep me playing. You know, last season, a couple of events I had to withdraw where it seized up and I couldn't hit the ball. So it's been a struggle for a couple of years really. So that makes sort of coming through the other side through hard work and early gym sessions and horrible sort of physios, and to come through and win this at the start of this season is more satisfying.
Chris, obviously having picked Sergio last week, is there perhaps more of a sense of belonging when you're paired with someone like Lee Westwood, and how do you feel you'll approach Thursday?
Yeah, it seems to be one of the traditions on tour that the past week winner gets one of the good draws of the following week. So obviously I sort of felt like that might be happening this week, and I was hoping to catch on with Lee. I love the way he plays, and he's the most sort of professional golfer I've played with. I think I played with him in I had an invite to the Portugal Masters just after Birkdale when I turned pro, and played with him on the Sunday. And he didn't play his best, but shot 68, and I remember it well. He was just sort of true professional, but I shot 65 and beat him by 3. So.
Chris, you mentioned hitting your head on the ceiling. Carlson says you're taller than he is, and I always thought he was kind of the tallest guy until you came along. Is there anybody that you're aware of on the 2 major tours who's bigger than you are, or are you the Dubai skyscraper, so to speak, of the sport?
I think I've got everyone quite comfortably now. I think I've got Carlson probably by half an inch, so hopefully I've stopped growing. I think I have.
Chris, did you play in the USPGA Championship?
Yeah, I played a couple, yeah.
Am I right in remembering that you got stopped at customs because they didn't believe you were a golfer?
Yeah, that was my first experience going to America. Yeah, so I probably didn't quite explain in the right way that I was going to play in the USPGA. But I haven't had any problems since. Well, I haven't been there that much, but the 2 or 3 times after that, I was fine.
Do you remember exactly what happened though, and why they doubted you?
No, not really. I remember being taken by a sort of airport sheriff, quite intimidating looking guy, and sat in one of these rooms with 2 or 3 other people who, God knows why they were in there. So, I was on my own, and 21-year-old, I didn't really know what to do. So, but that's all part of travelling.
What city was that, Chris? What year?
The tournament was at Hazeltine, I think.
So what airport was that?
I can't remember.
It would have been Minnesota.
Yeah, maybe that one.
Yeah, Minneapolis.
Yeah.
That's what Hazelton.
and problems.
Okay.
You all guys? Well done. Just many thanks for joining us. Good night.